Hello, everybody, and welcome to the world of plantboi. Today, I have a reading in regards to somebody you're thinking about. What do they secretly want from you? What are they expecting from you? What are they dreaming of? What are they hoping for? What do they want you to do? I will be using the Wildwood Tarot to read for you today. I will also be showing you 3 individual stones and then all together so you can pick according to your intuition, because I am here using my intuition to help you, but I hope that you also use your own intuition to help yourself throughout the reading, because this is a general reading. This is not for anybody specific. This is for the general public. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it shall apply, and timestamps for each reading will be down in the description and in the comments section. All right, let's get on to the stones. All right, here are your options. We have stone number 1. It appears part of this stone broke off. Stone number 2, a darker stone. Looks rusted almost. And a white square stone for number 3. Now I ask that you focus on the intention. You can close your eyes, take a deep breath, open your eyes, and pick according to your intuition. Which stone is calling out to you? Which stone do you feel most drawn to? Take as much time as you need and pause the video if necessary. All right, let's get on to the readings. Hello, number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see what they secretly want from you. Who is this person? What do they want? Number 1, this person wants something new with you. I think things have already gotten to the point where it's the end. There's nothing more to do. There's not much more that they can get out of you. They want some type of ending, or they want something new. They want something more exciting, something fresh, something that's going to keep them feeling passionately involved, excitingly involved, just happy to be there. I feel like they're kind of over things. They're kind of waiting for you to make the move to end things or to start something new or to start the relationship. This is either the conclusion of the relationship or the new start of this relationship. I'm not too sure that this new start is going to come. I don't think that you're going to bring this. I don't think that they're willing to bring this. I feel like both of you are not open to this fresh start or open to this conclusion. I feel like, oh, is that a bird? I feel like both of you are not open for this new beginning. I feel like some of you are closed off. Some of you are not willing to try to embrace this ending or embrace this new beginning. And I feel like that's causing a disruption in them. They can tell. They can tell that you're either holding on, not wanting this to end, or that you're kind of stepping back and not wanting this new beginning, not wanting to strengthen the relationship. Someone is stalling, someone is doing too much. I feel like they want something new. They're waiting for something new. They're kind of bored. I feel like maybe they have told you this, but you're ignoring them. I feel like they feel ignored. They feel like the intuitive sense in you is not there. Like you're not picking up on what they're trying to say or what they're trying to let you know. I don't know if they've explicitly said it, but they've definitely shown you through their actions, through the way they're communicating, and just the way you guys are interacting. And I feel like you're not picking up on the cues, and they can see that. And they secretly want to use their words, but they're being very silent and they're being very like melodic. They're trying to be intuitive with the situation, but the intuition's not there. There's not a lot of gentleness. I feel like they're like ignoring you, keeping you on the cold shoulder. I feel like you're not picking up on the cues, or you are picking up on the cues and you're just not accepting them. You're being annoyed by that. You want something more, they want less, or they want more and you want less. There's like not a great balance here in this relationship. There is also not a great understanding between the two. I feel like you're understanding, you're listening, but you're not really taking it all in and really accepting it for what it is. I feel like they're wanting more, interested in something else. It can also be just something else within you. It doesn't have to be another person, it doesn't have to be something around them in their environment, but they want some type of new experience, something new, something fresh when it comes to either sex life, romance, going out, passions, being involved in your activities and your dates. The excitement of life in the relationship or whatever you have going on is not there, and they want that excitement back, how it was in the beginning. They want the relationship to be like how it was at the start of the relationship, when everything was fresh and exciting and new, and there was curiosity and understanding. But now it's kind of just been dull. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plant Boy. Hello, number two. Welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see what this person secretly wants from you. Number two, this person is definitely interested in you. They definitely hold you to a high standard. I feel like they see you as somebody who's very intellectual, intelligent, smart, sharp. You can run things, you have ran things, you can be a manager, you can manage the relationship, you can manage family life. They just see you as somebody who's very smart, works with their mind, has strong structure within themselves, within their environment, and they admire that. I feel like they want to know more about your mind, your intellect. They want to know more about how you're thinking, where these thought processes come from, where you grew up from. How did you become so smart? Is it in your genetics? Is it your family life? Is it the schooling? What happened for you to be so intelligent and so inspiring? They just want to follow you. They're so interested in you. They're constantly wanting to be inspired by you. They just want to take notes by you. They admire you and they're very interested in you. They secretly are admiring you and they're taking notes secretly, like, how do they say that? Why did they say that? I like the way they said that. I like the way they think. I like their thought process and how they did this and how they did that. And they really want to be like you. They're very interested in you and they see the whole perspective of you. They like how you see the whole perspective of things, and they try to take that into account and use it in their everyday life. When they're thinking of something, they kind of think of you and like, oh, I think they would think like this. I need to think more like them. I need to start being like them. You know, there's something about you that really strikes them mentally. There's definitely a mental attraction there. Very interesting, very curious, very interested, very observant, very curious about what you're doing, very excited and happy, joyous, and there's a lot of energy around you. When they're around you, they feel a lot of energy. When they think of you, they just love the energy. It's very lively, very exciting, very joyous, curious, spontaneous. There's just these new exciting feelings that happen when they talk to you, and they like that. They want to be around you more often, take notes of you, who you are, how you act, who you're going to be, what to expect from you. They have all these questions and they like you, they're interested. It's very interesting. But I feel like you wouldn't know this about them. I feel like they're very strong people within themselves. They know who they are, but they like to take notes on you. I feel like they're very mature. Maybe they're more mature than you, so you wouldn't expect that. There might be no communication, or you guys don't communicate a lot, or you're not very friendly or romantic yet, but there is this kind of distance a little bit, maybe, in this area, and they want that distance to come to an end. There's like this calm demeanor between you two, so you would never see or expect this excitement within them when you're talking to them, but they do have this exciting thought, intention of coming to you emotionally, of being involved with you more friendly. It feels more friendly, but there is some romance and attraction. Like, I want to make sure that I'm the one to be there for them. I want to hang out with them. I want to be that friend. I want to try to get to know them more. But there are these like walls up. Like, they don't want you to know that they're so interested. They don't want you to know that you're so amazing to them. But they want to hold on to it while it lasts, because they probably feel like they're not good enough for you. They probably feel like they bore you, but they want to prove to you that they can also be exciting, that they can also come to you, and that they can also use their mind just as well. Okay, but I feel like they're more grounded people, more calm people, and they want to take notes on how to be more like you. Also, just in general, how you are so authentic to yourself, they want to be more like that. They want to clear their head of the wrong thoughts and really be mature like you, really be entitled to who they are, and strong willed. They're inspired by your strength. Okay, they don't want to have these walls up. They want to really go out. They respect you very much as well. Okay, they want something more, and you are that more. You're that excitement to life for them. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of plantboi. Hello, number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see what this person secretly wants from you. Number 3, this person definitely needs some rest. Maybe they just need a pause. Maybe this relationship has been going too fast, or there's been too much passion involved, or too much love, or too much intentions towards the future. I think they want to take a pause on just being in the moment. They just need a rest. They just want to chill. They don't want to have to think too much. They don't want to have to express their thoughts of the future, of their intentions, of what you can expect from them, what they want to expect from you. They don't want to do all that talking. They just want to have fun. They want to be in the moment. They want to be, feeling the fire of the present moment. They don't want to be thinking too much of the thoughts of the future. They want to be the fox. They want to have fun, be exciting, joyous. They're very calm people. They're very strongly mature emotionally. These are very strong people, emotionally mature, very well established when it comes to themselves, who they are. So they don't have to do all this. They don't want to do all this. They know that this is not necessary for them. They want to just be in the moment. They want to take it all in. They want to be telling you things when they want to tell you. They don't want to have to tell you just because you need validation, or because you're asking for it, or you want to know where the relationship is going. They're not that type of person. They just want to live day by day, make their catch, chill, stalk their prey. They don't want to have to think too much and do too much math in order to get what they need, in order to catch their fish. They just want to sit and wait. They may be busy with a lot of things in their mind, having to do with work, having to do with school, having to do with their own future, that they don't want to think about the future romantically, or with this friendship, or with this business, whatever this is. They just want to think of what they need to do for themselves. Maybe they've also been neglecting themselves because they're thinking too much of you and this relationship, because you're demanding too much. I'm not saying you're demanding too much, but maybe this relationship is taking away energy from what they really want, from their passions, from their work ethic. They need a pause, they need a rest. They're already doing too much with work, and then they have to come and try to do all this explaining. They don't want to do too much mental, you know? They want to do a lot of physical. They want to do a lot of passion. They want to enjoy the moment, not think about the future or think about the past and explain this and explain that. Very friendly. They want to be friendly. They want it to be lighthearted. I feel like this is like a relationship at the start. They want it to be more lighthearted. They don't want to have it too deep and have to give you so much in the beginning that they know that they can't provide later on. They don't want to have to say too much because they know they might not be able to give this to you in the future. They don't want to give too much that they know that they cannot give. They just want to enjoy the fun, enjoy the happiness, enjoy the moment, and be joyous. They want to have fun. I feel like they don't want to speak too much about past relationships or about the future. They want to be more involved with this relationship emotionally. They just want to feel the emotions naturally. They don't want to have to express themselves. They want to have a lot of passionate fun. They want to go out. Let's just enjoy this meal. We don't have to talk too much. Let's just enjoy the meal. We're with each other already. They are very skilled people. They're very mature people. This is not somebody that's going to deceive you. And that's why sometimes they feel exhausted because they're like, why don't you trust me? Just trust that this is going to be great. If it's great right now in this moment, then it will be great in the future. I don't have to explain so much to you. I just feel like they're exhausted with having to use their mind and they want to do more with their body. If this is a relationship or the start of a relationship, I feel like having to validate you is getting exhausted for them. And if that's not the case, just having to express themselves in a way that they haven't expressed themselves before is exhausting. They want to be more true to themselves and be chill and step back and just act when needed, not when spoken to or when someone's asking them to. They're very independent people. They do things when they want to. They don't want to be forced to do something just because you asked of it. They want to do it because they actually want to do it, you know? Beautiful. Beautiful. They just want their boundaries set. They just want you to know everything's chill. We don't have to think too much. Let's just be. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plant Boy.